Hi, I wanted to start by doing a series of postures with you guys, and and tonight's focus is on the neck and shoulders. And I'm going to scoot back just a little bit so you can see everything. And I will be getting a mic, so the sound will improve. So I'm going to talk just a little bit louder so you guys are able to hear me. It's in the evening when I recorded this, and I'm doing it for my own benefit, and also recommend doing this series of stretches either first thing in the morning when you wake up or when you are finished with your work day, to sort of allow the neck and shoulders to relax and release any tension that you held either over the night or during the day. And starting with taking your ear, this will be on video to the left or the right. I don't know what it's going to appear, but this is my right shoulder. So I'm taking my right ear and guiding it towards my right shoulder, but at the same time I'm pulling my right shoulder down and back a little bit. So I'm going to move to the side so you can see that. So I'm going to pull my shoulder down and back and lean. And I'm going to take my right hand and just rest it on the top of my head. So there's not a whole lot of weight happening. It's just basically letting your hand just sort of rest on the top of your head, and pull slightly. If you're feeling any sort of pain or sharp pains, then come out of it. And then you're going to put your hand on your belly and just focus on taking some deep breaths from the belly. And see what's coming up for you. For me right now, I'm feeling it in my shoulder. It's getting a nice stretch, and I'm also feeling it on the side of my left side of my neck. Then you're going to come to center and just kind of sit for a minute. And then you're going to, same thing on the left side. You're going to pull your left ear towards your, this side's tighter, so I'm going to go a little bit slower on this side. Pull your left ear towards your left shoulder, and then pulling the left shoulder down and back a little bit. And I'm going to take my left hand on the top and just basically rest it here. And at the same time, I'm going to pull my right shoulder down because I'm feeling a little bit of tightness. One of the tendons is pulling, so I'm going to place my right hand on my belly, and again, just take some deep breaths. The longer you hold these, you should feel a little bit more relaxing happening in your shoulders, a little bit more release happening in the side of your neck as well. All right, let's come out of that and let it simmer for a minute or two. So the key in between sides is just to kind of give it a second or two between, just so your body can adjust. And especially if you're stretching limbs, you want to give your body just a chance in the middle to reset, because typically when you're stretching limbs, one will feel longer than the other. So you just want to make sure that your body has a chance to register what's going on. So chin to chest, sitting up really straight, making sure that you're not leaning too far forward or too far back, that you're just sort of in the middle. And then you're just going to relax both of your shoulders down and back, and pull your chin towards your sternum. I'll do it for both of you so you guys can see. Pulling my shoulders down and back. I have a little crickety crack happening here. And pulling your chest, pulling your chin towards your chest. Hand on belly, and just breathe for a minute here. And see if you're feeling anything anywhere. Mine is in my upper back. So I'm going to take my breath into that spot just to help it release and relax. And bring your chin back up to center. This one, take very slowly. We're going to do the reverse. So you will take your gaze up and then ease your head back. So you're basically lifting your chin up towards the ceiling, and open your mouth so that you can breathe. If you have any neck issues, maybe skip this one and do another chin to chest, because this is really working all of the vertebrae and the C, cervical spine, and all the C's up here. So be really, really careful. If you hear any crunching or discomfort happening, come back very slowly out of it. And a counter stretch right after is you want to bring your chin to your chest again, just so you can allow the cervical spine, the vertebra, to relax out of that. It's very, very compressed stretch. And then we are going to do a little bit of rolling. So I'm going to start by taking my right ear towards my right shoulder, and then let my head kind of roll counterclockwise, and bringing my left shoulder and left ear close by, and just stay here for a second. Again, hand on belly, take a breath, getting a nice stretch on the side of my neck. And deepen the stretch. You can always pull that shoulder down a little bit. And reverse it. You're going to come back through center all the way over to the right side, and we're going to pause here again for allowing the left side to have a nice stretch. Hand on belly and take a nice belly breath. And then very slowly come back to center. Taking your right cheek and your gaze, you're going to twist your head around to 3 o'clock and see if you can keep going, maybe to 4 o'clock, or some of you may even be able to go to 5 o'clock. And just stay there for a minute. Hand, belly, take a breath. And then coming slowly back to center. We're going to do the reverse now, looking towards your left shoulder to 9 o'clock, or for some of you 8 o'clock, and maybe even some of you 7 o'clock. And just pause, take a breath, and slowly come back to center. And do some shoulder work now. Shrug your shoulders up as high as you can go towards your ears. And let it go. And take a breath. And shoulder rolls are always nice. So turn to the side so you guys can see this. Bring your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And doing that a couple times on both sides. I've already heard some crickety cracks on my joints already in my shoulders. And then reverse it and bringing it down, back, up, and forward. And do that a few times. And just to see how your neck is doing, just really quickly, let's do another quick roll. So you're going to draw your right ear, right shoulder, coming through center over to the left side. Pause here just for a beat. And then come back, reversing it through center, coming back over to the right side and up. So hopefully that helps relieve some of the tension that you've held throughout the day or overnight in your neck and your shoulders and your upper back. And I will do another posture for episode 3, but thanks for tuning in for the Love of Yin. I'll see you guys later.